What does it mean to be a light? To show up with purpose and a desire to make an impact on the world around you. It means hope. It means safety. It means community. Each day, First Glance opens its doors to hundreds of students and families. Providing a place where they feel seen, heard, and loved. But what would happen if the lights turned off? What if First Glance wasn't here? How many doors of opportunity would be closed for our kids and families?
I'm Jelana Dawson. I am the program manager here at First Glance. My role here at First Glance is all things volunteer. So I get to meet and engage with a lot of our leaders. I get to connect with our students, which is like my favorite part of my job. It has impacted me so much because I make a point to be intentional, to be family with the students and connect with them. But I notice that they do the same thing. So I love the fact that the students, they are receiving love, but they are reciprocating that, and they are just as interested in my life and my family as I am in theirs.
Looking at me right now, y'all be like, there's no way. I caused so much trouble at First Glance. I was making bad decisions. I was taking myself to bad places. I was very self-destructive. And First Glance, through literally honestly just being there and being an example, if anything, they was like showing me a better way. I was on a lifestyle that would have put me in a gang mentality. Like I would have been a gang member. I would have been a thug. I would have been selling drugs. I was this close to selling drugs, but it was because of people that had conversations with me in different situations that happened that changed me and made me say, I'm not doing that. I'm not going all the way over there.
Basic human need is for people to feel loved and heard. And that's what First Glance is.
First Glance is probably the only reason I am saved, because when nobody else would listen to me, hear me out, give me a chance, this was the only place I had.
I feel like we are a home to a lot of these students, and they know that we're going to be here. They know when we have programs that door is going to be open for them.
First Glance means a lot to me. It's given me a lot of things, like a home away from home.
Secondary home.
Home away from home for sure.
I feel it's given the opportunity just to be in a safer, less chaotic environment.
And I appreciate everything they've done in my life. It's safety.
It's going to be a safe place. We're going to have food for them to eat, and they can find a community.
That made me feel really seen.
The way that every leader here, you can have conversations with them, talk to them, get to know them.
It gives me people to talk to.
It's given me an outlet to socialize. I'm not a very social person.
It helped me to meet new people.
It also gives a positive outlook that there is something that we can do in Kenmore that is positive and that brings us all together as a community.
When kids come, they also learn that there's other programs that come along with the building. So there's multiple things for one student to do throughout the week.
It's helped me to create music, slowly get better at it with being a part of hip hop.
And I think it's very helpful that we have activities here that children are able to participate in, that who don't have a basketball hoop at home or just don't have friends at all. It's an opportunity to really just get yourself out there.
It's helped my mental health drastically. I've grown up a little bit more.
They find family here, they find hope here and encouragement, and they just know that they are missed when they're not here.
I know people here care about me.
I don't see other people doing what First Glance is doing.
I depend on this every week.
To have a place where it's not wavering and it's always safe, that made me into a person now where I am that safe place for other people.
I don't know where I'd be without it.
At First Glance, we believe in being the light, but we can't do it alone. With your support, we can keep the light shining for the next generation. Join us in opening doors and unlocking potential in the Greater Kenmore Akron community. How will you be the light?